guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Katelyn, and today we are doing another PokeFusion episode. This one in particular is kind of a little special. It's going to be, I guess, his first YouTube debut, at least on this channel. He's been on Twitch every once in a while, but at least on YouTube, I wanted to do something fun with my husband. So as you can see, faceless husband. He's joining me today for the video, and he's going to give me a suggestion for a PokeFusion idea. So what do you want to suggest today, honey?
Oh, I don't know.
You can't do this to me!
I'm just having fun with you. No, I thought we could do a mythological creature. So let's say the lion turtle, but we use Entei and we use Torkoal.
That'd be pretty cool. So we just basically, we make an existing mythological character, but we're trying to combine two Pokemon that could at least make something similar, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, that'd be pretty cool. So you want to do Torkoal and Entei today?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead, we'll do a couple rough sketches and figure out how to combine his PokeFusion together to make it look like a lion turtle.
Better be epic.
Yeah. Well, thanks, honey.
You're welcome.
All right, there. Are you happy?
Yeah. Are you happy?
You messed me up. I thought you weren't going to show yourself.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
I was just so confused. That's going to be fun to edit together. We might have to do a new intro later if this doesn't work well. So after that confusing intro, I jumped in and started doing kind of a rough sketch of trying to figure out how to combine these two Pokemon. And honestly, this one was pretty challenging. I think the hardest part was that Entei is already such like a weird combination of parts and creature that it was already hard to dissect that and then put it together with the Torkoal. So I know even with all that, there are parts that make Entei look like Entei, but I still wanted to make this whole thing look cohesive and like one character altogether. So that proved to be a little difficult, but I did kind of figure out a sketch or an idea so then I could convey that this was a lion turtle-esque creature, but for sure it was a combination of Torkoal and Entei. I wanted to make sure to show off a lot of different key characteristics of both the creatures, and I had to just find a very nice middle ground of different parts that would look good together. For example, the Entei back spike things were interesting to try to figure out how to fit on the shell, but it was helpful that the shell also had spiky parts to it, so it kind of all looked at least a little bit more cohesive together. So then after doing the initial sketch, I jumped in and started doing the line work for this lion turtle PokeFusion. This was a lot of fun because I really like doing line work because you can really show off some textures, and it's just fun to see this whole thing slowly piece together as it gets cleaned up with the line work. So then after the line work was done, I made sure the whole shape was closed and then laid down a base layer color of that orangey reddish color. I think it's like the main fur of Entei. And then I started to block out the bigger chunks of color on this creature. So this part was like the big experimental part because both characters have like similar color palettes, but they don't really work great together. Like, yes, they are both in the orangey red family, but having so many different colors made it look a little disjointed. For example, when I started coloring the shell on our lion turtle, I initially just used the same spike colors as the Entei itself with that light silver, and then I kept the shell the dark gray like the Torkoal. But it just kind of looked like it was slapped on there, and it was, you know, a little confusing. And it was the same with the faceplate of the Entei. It just, none of the colors were really working well together or jiving together. So it took me a little while to realize that, so I first started with layering in some shadows and highlights, and then I just kind of started to notice I wasn't really liking how a lot of the colors were mixing together or how they looked next to each other on this character in general. It just looked very slapped together with these initial colors. So after I finished this shadow and line work, I went in and started to adjust a bunch of the different colors to try to make it all look a little more cohesive. So as you can see here, right in this moment, I'm starting to adjust the color specifically for the spikes and the shells, and it seemed to help a lot. Like, this all looked much more like one piece and one big shell, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to add some more texturing and pattern to it, similar to the different statues of lion turtles that I have seen before. A lot of them have very intricate and interesting patterns on their actual shell, so I wanted to add that to this character, even though it wasn't on either of the initial Pokemon designs. So then after that, I just played around with a couple more colors and added some more extra little bits to this creature to complete the entire piece. Okay, hun, so you asked for me to combine a Torkoal and an Entei to make a lion turtle.
Yep.
I think it turned out pretty good. We had to mess around with a couple different elements to make it all look cohesive because Entei is already just a clusterfuck of parts.
Yep, that is true.
To make it all cohesive and something, we tried something out, and this is the final result.
Oh, that's freaking awesome.
Thank you. And we had a little bit of fun in the Twitch stream today, and we thought we'd make a shiny version.
Oh, no.
So are you ready?
Let me see it.
We just inverted the colors.
Stupid. That's like what you could do with the Game Boy, with the old games.
I know, right?
You press the, what was it, the directional pad? You can change the color scheme?
I don't remember. I know that was an option, but...
It was something like that.
So now you have your normal version and your shiny version.
Oh, lovely.
So you like it?
Yes.
Cool. Well, thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out this PokeFusion. If you want to see more of these in the future, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I have new videos every week. And if you liked this one in particular, let me know, and I can see if my husband will give me another PokeFusion recommendation based off of mythology. So thanks again, guys, for stopping by, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
We continue our journey today following Katelyn in her search for new and mythical Pokemon. Man, there's really short grass. I think it was like just trimmed or something. I don't think we'll find any cool Pokemon over here. We should explore further. Ah, that's more like it. More foliage. We can find some more rare Pokemon around here. Oh man, what's that ruffling in the bushes? Oh man, look at that rare Pokemon. I want to try to catch it. Go, Charmander. All right, Charmander, use a scratch attack. Oh no, it's gonna attack. Oh no, Charmander, we can't fight this thing alone. I gotta call for backup. I choose you, Hubby. Hi, hun, you arrived just in time. I need your help. This Pokemon already defeated my Charmander. I need some backup.
I'm happy to help. This Pokemon looks tough, so let's take it down together. And I got the perfect Pokemon to help. Go, Umbreon! Umbre!
Now we can take him. Charmander, Umbreon, attack! Aw, man, he ran away. We were so close. I thought we would for sure get him this time.
I thought Milook would get him for sure, but that roar helped him escape. We were so close.
You know what? It's okay, though. Sometimes we should just let the legendary beast be. Well, thanks, Hubby, for the backup. I really appreciate it. Maybe we'll see you on the next Pokemon adventure.
I was happy to help. Next time we'll get him for sure.
And so our heroes continue on their journey to find new, rare, and interesting Pokemon.